Have you ever stopped to think about your food? I mean, really think about it. Where did that tomato come from? How far did that lettuce travel to get to your kitchen? The answer might surprise you. Most of the fresh food we buy in big cities travels for hundreds, sometimes even thousands of miles. It is picked before it is ripe, packed into trucks, and sent on a long journey. By the time it reaches your plate, it has lost flavor and nutrients. This long journey creates waste and pollution. It disconnects us from what we eat. We forget that food is supposed to be fresh, vibrant, and alive. We forget that it comes from the earth, not from a plastic container in a supermarket aisle. This disconnection is a problem, but it is a problem with a beautiful solution. A solution that is growing right under our noses, in the heart of our cities. It's called urban farming. It is a revolution. It is a way to take back our food, our health, and our communities. Imagine stepping outside your door and picking a fresh, juicy tomato for your salad. Imagine your kids learning where food comes from by planting a seed and watching it grow. This isn't a dream for a distant future. It's happening right now. People are transforming their concrete surroundings into green, living spaces. They are growing food on rooftops, on balconies, and even inside their apartments. They are proving that you don't need a huge field to be a farmer. The secret of your food is its journey. But the secret to better food is bringing that journey home. Urban farming shortens the distance from farm to table to just a few steps. This means fresher food, better taste, and more nutrients. It means less waste and a smaller carbon footprint. It is a simple idea with a powerful impact. It challenges the old way of thinking that says cities are only for concrete and steel. We are showing the world that cities can be places of growth, both for plants and for people. This movement is about more than just food. It's about empowerment. It's about knowing that you can provide for yourself and your community. So let's start this journey together. Let's explore how you can turn a small corner of your urban world into a personal oasis of fresh food. You don't need a lot of money, a lot of space, or a lot of experience. All you need is a little bit of curiosity and the desire to plant a seed. In this essay, we will uncover the simple methods and amazing technologies that make urban farming possible for everyone. We will see how others have done it and learn how you can start today. It's time to change the story of our food. It's time to become a part of the solution. It's time to get your hands dirty and grow something beautiful. Look around your city. What do you see? You probably see tall buildings, busy streets, and a lot of concrete. It might seem like there is no room for nature. It might feel like a food desert, a place where fresh, healthy food is hard to find. But I want you to look again. Look closer. See the forgotten spaces. See the potential. That empty rooftop, that's a future garden. That sunny balcony, that's a future tomato patch. That small strip of dirt next to the sidewalk, that's a future herb garden. Your city is not just a concrete jungle. It is a canvas waiting for you to paint it green. You have the power to transform it. The beauty of urban farming is that it proves anyone can be a grower. You don't need acres of land. You don't need a fancy degree in agriculture. You just need to see the possibilities that others overlook. We have been taught that farming belongs in the countryside, far away from our urban lives. But that's an old story. The new story is one where we integrate nature back into our cities. We are creating ecosystems where there was once only concrete. This is about more than just aesthetics. It's about survival. It's about creating resilient communities that can feed themselves. It's about teaching our children that food comes from the soil, not a factory. Think about all the unused spaces in your neighborhood. There are rooftops baking in the sun, abandoned lots collecting trash, and walls just waiting to be covered in green vines. These are not wastelands, they are opportunities. By claiming these spaces for growing food, we do more than just plant vegetables. We build community, we clean the air, we create beauty, we bring life back to areas that have been forgotten. A community garden can become a gathering place, a classroom, and a source of pride for everyone involved. It turns neighbors into friends and observers into active participants in their environment. So let's change our perspective. Let's stop seeing our cities as just places of consumption and start seeing them as places of production. You have the ability to make this change happen, one plant at a time. It starts with the belief that you can grow something, even in the most unlikely of places. Whether you have a spacious rooftop or just a tiny windowsill, there is a method of urban farming that will work for you. The concrete jungle doesn't have to be a gray, lifeless place. It can be a vibrant, productive, and delicious garden. You just have to be willing to plant the first seed and watch it grow. So, you live in an apartment building. You think you can't have a garden because you don't have a backyard. I am here to tell you that you are wrong. Look up, your rooftop is a wide open space, a blank slate just waiting for you. Most rooftops get direct sunlight all day long, which is perfect for growing sun-loving plants like tomatoes, peppers, and cucumbers. You can use large containers, raised beds, or even simple fabric grow bags. These methods allow you to create a deep, rich soil environment for your plants to thrive in. A rooftop garden is like having a secret farm in the sky, hidden away from the hustle and bustle of the street below. If you don't have access to your rooftop, look to your balcony. A balcony is your own private slice of the outdoors. Even a small balcony can become an incredibly productive space. You can use railing planters to grow herbs and flowers. You can place pots of different sizes on the floor for larger plants like bush beans or dwarf fruit trees. Think vertically. Use shelves or hanging baskets to maximize your growing area. A simple trellis leaned against a wall can support climbing plants like peas or pole beans, turning a bare wall into a living green curtain. Your balcony can be more than just a place to store your bicycle. It can be your personal grocery store. The key to rooftop and balcony gardening is choosing the right containers and the right soil. Since you are not planting in the ground, your plants will depend entirely on you for water and nutrients. It is important to use large enough containers to give the roots room to grow. A lightweight potting mix is better than heavy garden soil, as it provides good drainage and won't put too much weight on your structure. Remember to check with your building management about any rules or weight limits before you start a large rooftop project. Safety and planning are the first steps to a successful high-rise garden. Imagine waking up, stepping onto your balcony, and picking fresh mint for your morning tea. Imagine hosting a dinner party and serving a salad made with lettuce and tomatoes you grew on your rooftop. This is not a fantasy. It is completely achievable. Starting a rooftop or balcony garden connects you to the seasons and to the food you eat in a very real way. It brings a piece of the natural world into your urban home. It's a simple act of rebellion against the idea that city dwellers have to be disconnected from nature. So go ahead, claim your little piece of the sky and start growing. Now, let's talk about something that sounds like it came straight out of a science fiction movie: growing plants without soil. This is the magic of hydroponics. Instead of getting nutrients from the soil, plants get them from a special nutrient-rich water solution. This method allows you to grow food anywhere, even in a garage, a basement, or a spare closet. You don't need to worry about soil quality, weeds, or soil-borne pests. Hydroponics gives you complete control over your plant's environment, which often leads to faster growth and bigger yields. It is a clean, efficient, and incredibly versatile way to farm in the city. There are many different types of hydroponic systems, but they all share the same basic principle. Some systems use a pump to circulate the nutrient water over the plant roots, while others let the roots hang directly in the solution. You can buy pre-made hydroponic kits online, or you can build your own simple system using a storage bin, a small pump, and some tubing. Companies like Hay Farmer in India and Freebond in Sweden are creating amazing compact systems designed specifically for home use. They make it easy for anyone to get started with this futuristic farming method, even if you've never grown anything before in your life. One of the biggest advantages of hydroponics is its water efficiency. It might sound strange that a water-based system saves water, but it's true. In a traditional garden, a lot of water evaporates or runs off into the ground. In a closed hydroponic system, the water is recirculated and used over and over again. This means hydroponic farming can use up to 90% less water than traditional soil-based agriculture. In cities where water can be a precious resource, this is a huge benefit. It makes hydroponics one of the most sustainable ways to grow food in an urban environment. So, if you thought you couldn't have a garden because you don't have any outdoor space or even a sunny window, think again. Hydroponics opens up a whole new world of possibilities. You can grow fresh lettuce, herbs, and strawberries all year round, right inside your home. It's a perfect project for tech lovers, DIY enthusiasts, and anyone who wants to experiment with the future of food. It proves that the only limit to where you can grow is your imagination. Don't be intimidated by the science. At its heart, hydroponics is just giving plants what they need to thrive in a new and exciting way. You don't need a rooftop, a balcony, or, a fancy hydroponic system to start growing. Do you have a window? If you have a window that gets at least a few hours of sunlight each day, you can have a farm. A windowsill is honestly a perfect microenvironment for growing a surprising amount of food. It's the easiest and most affordable way to, dip your toes into the world of urban farming. You can start with something simple, like a few pots of your favorite herbs. Think about fresh basil for your pasta, fresh cilantro for your tacos, or, fresh mint for your drinks. These plants are super easy to grow and will reward you with flavor that you just can't get from dried herbs in a jar. To get started with your windowsill farm, all you really need are a few small pots, some good quality potting mix, and some seeds or starter plants. Make sure your pots have drainage holes at the bottom to prevent the roots from getting waterlogged. You can place a small tray or saucer underneath to catch any excess water. Many common kitchen scraps can even be regrown on your windowsill. The bottom of a bunch of celery, the base of a head of romaine lettuce, or the top of a pineapple can all be placed in a shallow dish of water and will sprout new growth. It's a fun, free way to get more out of the food you already buy. Don't limit yourself to just herbs. A sunny, south-facing window can support a variety of small plants. You can grow leafy greens like spinach and arugula using the cut and come again method, where you harvest the outer leaves and let the plant continue to produce. You can grow microgreens, which are tiny, nutrient-packed seedlings of vegetables like radishes, broccoli, and kale. They grow incredibly fast and can be harvested in just a week or two. Even small vegetable varieties, like cherry tomatoes or chili peppers, specifically bred for containers, can totally thrive in a deep pot on a sunny windowsill. Your windowsill farm is more than just a source of fresh ingredients. It's a little piece of living art that changes every day. It's a daily reminder of the magic of growth and nature. It can be a calming presence in a busy home, a connection to the natural world right in your kitchen. It teaches you to be observant, to notice the subtle changes as a seed sprouts and a leaf unfurls. It costs almost nothing to start, and the rewards are honestly immense. So, find your sunniest window, grab a pot, and plant something. You will be amazed at how much life you can cultivate in such a small space. Gardening is, an ancient practice, but today's urban farmer has some amazing new tools at their disposal. Technology is making it easier and more efficient than ever to grow food in the city. And hey, we are not just talking about hydroponics anymore. We are talking about smart gardens that practically take care of themselves. Imagine getting an alert on your phone when your plants need water, or having lights that automatically adjust to give your plants the perfect amount of sunshine. This isn't science fiction. This is the reality of modern urban farming. Technology is empowering a new generation of growers who may not have a green thumb, but do have a smartphone. One of the biggest game changers is the use of Internet of Things, or IoT, sensors. These are small, affordable devices that you can place in your soil or water system. They monitor things like moisture levels, temperature, humidity, and nutrient content in real time. This data is sent directly to an app on your phone, giving you a precise understanding of what your plants need at any moment. Companies like Toybox Farm in Canada are creating backyard greenhouse kits with cloud-connected sensors to help you optimize your harvest. This really takes the guesswork out of gardening and helps prevent common mistakes like overwatering or underwatering. Another incredible innovation is advanced LED grow lights. For those of us without a sunny window or balcony, LEDs are honestly a miracle. They allow us to grow anything, anywhere, at any time of year. Modern LED lights are highly energy efficient and can be programmed to emit specific spectrums of light that are tailored to a plant's growth stage. For example, blue light is great for leafy growth, while red light encourages flowering and fruiting. This technology is at the heart of indoor vertical farms, but it is also available in smaller, affordable units for home use. You can grow a thriving salad garden in a dark corner of your apartment, all thanks to the power of LED light. This fusion of technology and nature is making urban farming more accessible to everyone. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is even getting involved, with platforms that can analyze data from your sensors and give you personalized recommendations for your plants. Startups like Agora Bridge in the Netherlands are using AI to help restaurants grow exactly what they need for their menus. While you might not need an AI for your windowsill herbs, these technologies show the incredible potential of data-driven growing. The future of farming is smart, efficient, and located right in the heart of our cities. It's honestly an exciting time to be a grower. The urban farming movement is built on the passion and hard work of real people who saw a problem and decided to plant a solution. These stories are happening in cities all over the world, proving that transformation is possible. Take, for example, the story of community groups who look at an abandoned, trash-filled lot in their neighborhood and see a future farm. They work together to clear the debris, build raised beds, and bring in fresh soil. Soon, a place that was once an eyesore becomes a vibrant hub of activity, a place where neighbors connect and children learn to grow their own food. This is the power of collective action. In Germany, a startup called PlantForge is taking this idea to a new level. They find unused urban buildings, old warehouses, abandoned office spaces, and convert them into high-tech vertical farms. They are literally turning concrete into crops, using hydroponics and advanced lighting to grow fresh produce right where people live. Imagine a vacant building in your city block being repurposed to supply fresh greens to all the local grocery stores and restaurants. This is not just about growing food. It's about revitalizing our urban spaces and creating local jobs. It's a brilliant example of seeing potential where others see decay. The stories are personal too. I've met countless individuals who have transformed their own lives by starting a small garden. There's the office worker in a high-rise apartment who built a hydroponic system in his closet and now grows all his own lettuce and herbs. He says it's his form of meditation after a long day at work. There's the retired couple who turned their entire rooftop into a container garden, growing everything from potatoes to strawberries. They share their bounty with their neighbors and have inspired half the building to start growing something of their own. Each of these small acts contributes to a larger, greener movement. These stories show us that urban farming is about more than just plants. It's about resilience, community, and hope. It's about people taking control of their food supply and their environment. A US-based company called Cultivatix develops stackable, regenerative grow walls that can be used in small spaces, turning a simple wall into a vertical farm. Solly Organic just opened a massive soil-based indoor farm in Texas, creating over 100 jobs. Whether it's a single person on their balcony or a large company building an indoor farm, every single effort matters. These pioneers are the heart and soul of the urban farming revolution, and their stories inspire us all to pick up a shovel or a sensor and join in. Feeling inspired? Ready to get your hands dirty? Starting your own urban farm is easier than you think. The most important step is the first one. Just start. Don't get overwhelmed by all the options. Pick one small, manageable project and see it through. The best way to learn is by doing. So let's break down a few simple ways you can begin your growing journey today, no matter what kind of space you have. Remember, every big garden starts with a single seed. Your journey starts with a single pot. If you have a sunny outdoor space like a balcony or patio, start with a container garden. A 5-gallon bucket from a hardware store makes a fantastic, affordable planter for a single tomato or pepper plant. Just make sure to drill drainage holes in the bottom. Fill it with good quality potting mix, not dirt from outside. Buy a small starter plant from a local nursery. This is often easier for beginners than starting from seed. Place it in your sunniest spot and remember to water it whenever the top inch of soil feels dry. You'll be harvesting your own fresh vegetables in no time. It's that simple. If your space is limited to a sunny windowsill, an herb garden is your perfect first project. Buy a few small pots and some seeds for easy-to-grow herbs like basil, mint, or chives. Fill the pots with soil, plant the seeds according to the package directions, and place them on your sunniest windowsill. Keep the soil moist but not soggy. In a few weeks, you will have fresh herbs at your fingertips. For an even easier start, you can buy small herb plants that are already growing. This way, you can start harvesting a few leaves right away. Your cooking will never be the same again. For those with no sun at all, don't despair. This is where you can experiment with technology. Look into a small, all-in-one countertop hydroponic kit. These kits usually come with everything you need: the container, a grow light, and starter nutrients. They are designed to be foolproof and are perfect for growing lettuce or herbs. Just follow the instructions, add water, and watch the magic happen. It is a fantastic way to have a productive garden right on your kitchen counter, providing fresh greens for your salads and sandwiches all year long, regardless of the weather outside. Your first step is a choice. Choose your space, choose your method, and begin. We have journeyed through the concrete jungle and discovered the gardens hiding within it. We've seen that farming is not confined to the countryside. It is thriving on our rooftops, our balconies, our windowsills, and even in our closets. From simple pots of herbs to high-tech hydroponic towers, the tools to grow our own food are more accessible than ever before. We've learned that a lack of space is not a barrier, but an invitation to be creative. Urban farming is a powerful statement. It is a declaration that we want fresher food, healthier communities, and a deeper connection to the natural world. This is more than a hobby. It is a movement. It is a quiet revolution that is taking place one seed, one pot, and one garden at a time. Every tomato grown on a balcony is a small victory against a food system that keeps us disconnected. Every community garden that blossoms on a forgotten lot is a testament to the power of people working together. By choosing to grow, you are not just cultivating plants, you are cultivating resilience, independence, and hope. You are becoming an active participant in the creation of a greener, healthier, and more sustainable city for everyone. You are part of the solution. The journey does not end here. In fact, it is just beginning. I challenge you to take what you've learned and put it into action. You don't need to build a massive farm tomorrow. Start small. Plant one thing. It could be a pot of basil on your kitchen counter or a single lettuce plant in a bucket. Experience the joy of watching something grow because of your care. Taste the incredible flavor of food that is truly fresh. This simple act will change the way you see your food, your city, and your own capabilities. It will connect you to a global community of growers who are changing the world from the ground up. Now, it's your turn to join the movement. What will you grow? What forgotten space in your neighborhood could be turned into a garden? I invite you to try. Plant a seed. And once you do, share your story. Share your successes, your failures, and your new ideas. Post pictures, talk to your neighbors, and inspire someone else to start their own journey. This is how a movement grows. It grows through shared knowledge and collective passion. Let's get our hands dirty together. Let's grow a better world. Let's show everyone that beauty can grow anywhere, especially where you least expect it.